Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, to the Mallorca Connection Show. I'm the host of the show. My name is Roland Friedl. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us from, wherever in the world. My name is Roland Friedl. I'm very happy that you tuned in. Normally, I do the show together with Dr. KERBECK, the CEO and founder of the show. But today she's producing the show. She's here, but she is backstage. Yeah, from my background, as you can hear it, I'm not a Native American speaker. I'm born in the middle of Austria. In the middle of Austria, in the middle of Europe, in the middle of Austria, a small country, beautiful country, by the way. And yeah, I had a normal career, school, university, had a very fast corporate career, left corporate after a few years, starting my own business in different areas, different industry, gained a lot of experience of what is going well, what is not working so good. And since 25 years, a little bit more than 2.5 decades, I'm coaching consultants, international companies like Xerox or other international players worldwide with my team in different languages. But we also coach executives, managers, leaders, but we also help startup companies to bring their business on the road to the market. That's my background. And besides this, I'm very dedicated to men's work. I also had a men's show here on USA Global TV and Radio, The Wild at Heart. If you're interested in that one, go on YouTube, playlist, Wild at Heart. You will see more than 40 shows we did there on different topics. And I do this also for my own channel, Roland Media, in German, where I interview men coaches who coach just men. That's the main focus on that. And besides that, I'm very engaged in the environmental industry and the health industry. So actually, before this show, we had It's Your Healthy Lifestyle show. This is every second week, and every other second week before the Mallorca Connection, we do the Planet Earth show. Because I highly respect Mother Earth, and I try to do on a daily basis everything a little bit to make this planet looking a little bit more beautiful. That's about me. So, and if you want to contact me, just go on email office@rolandfriedl.com. That's all about for the beginning. So today, it's the topic of the show is the 8 pillars to a wonderful life. These are just 8 pillars I think that make my life better. To be honest, it's not about becoming rich or becoming successful in a material sense. It's about having a wonderful, healthy, happy life. That's about it. That's my personal pillars. And it's also, the order is just arbitrary. Okay, the order is arbitrary. Just bring them out as I wrote them down. It's nothing valid. This is more important. This is valid. So the order is just arbitrary. And if you want, you can also connect with us. You can also write in the comments if you have any question on one of the pillars. I'm more than happy to answer your question. So let's start. What is a wonderful, happy lifestyle? I mean, this is it's really something very individual. Everybody has different goals. So I'm going to be 60 next year, so my goal is, to be honest, not I don't know, making a hell of money out of it. I had money, I was happy or not happy. I had no money, I was happy too. So for me, it's not about money. Of course, with a lack of money, you have some stress. I know this, how this is, but I also know how stressful it can be to have a lot of money, a huge house and a lot of employees, a lot of stuff to look for. It can also be stressful. So I'm not very attached to material things, and I found out more and more other things are important for me to be happy in my life. I have a wonderful life. Right now, I'm broadcasting here live from my motorhome, so I have been traveling all the time, for many times for business, of course, all over the world. I have my clients in North America, Middle America, and South America, in Africa, and the Middle East, and Asia, Europe. So I've been everywhere for business except Australia. And I also was traveling in my free time always for many, many weeks. I was not spending holidays in a nice resort with a pool and a lot of food or stuff. No, I was always traveling different countries, sometimes backpacking, sometimes using public transportation or stuff like that, because I always want to get to know the country, the culture. I want to feel the people. I want to smell the food. I want to learn the recipes and stuff like that. So I was really traveling. It's just spending a few nice weeks or days vacation in a nice resort. Yeah, sometimes I did this too, just to relax in between for 2 or 3 nights, but mostly I just was traveling to get to know the country and the culture and the people. That's my background. And so, yeah, what are my personal pillars to a wonderful life? And as I said, the order is arbitrary. So number one for me is spending regular time in nature. That's what is so important for myself, and I know for many, many other people I'm talking to and I'm meeting on the road, is reconnecting with nature, spending time in nature, maybe in the forest, on the beach, on the lakes, just being out of the city, out of being in nature, no traffic, no noise, no pollution, maybe only a few people, not crowded. So spending out in nature, and it's not about climbing on a high mountain or doing some weird stuff. It's just be there without any reason. Maybe just walk around, maybe you sit down on the grass, or just enjoy nature. Maybe you listen to birds or watch some wild animals, or just having fun, I don't know, looking at nice flowers, or I don't know, holding trees or whatever. Whatever you want, just being in nature without any purpose, without any reason, just breathing, smelling the good air, listen to the voice of nature, or maybe to the sound of the waves coming in when you're on the seaside, or maybe to, as I said, listening to the birds. Is spending regular time in nature. It's so important. Reconnecting with your source. Many people feel so stressed and stressful because they're not connected with nature. They spend mostly in cities, stressing, living in a house or an apartment, driving in a car to an office, always inside. After the office, driving a car to the gym, doing workouts inside again, then driving home, sitting in front of the TV set, having dinner or whatever. So most of the time we're inside. So I highly recommend it. That's my personal one. This is one of my number one reasons. Actually, I said in the beginning, there's no order. The order is arbitrary, but to be honest, this is my number one. If we would choose one of the 8, the number one is spending regular time in nature. That's one of the reasons I've always been traveling in nature. Of course, I was in cities too, but they always exhausted me. I spent many times on beaches, in mountains, on rivers, on lakes, and that's the reason why I moved 17 months ago full-time in my motorhome, and I always stay outside of villages, always in nature and the wild. I really love it. So spending regular time in nature is, for me, number one. Another point that is important for me, one of the pillars, is enjoying simple, healthy food that are skillfully made. So nutrition is very important because it became part of ourselves. Maybe people don't know it, but you eat to get energy. You eat to build up new cells. So that's what you eat becomes part of yourself. So choose wisely what you're going to become at the end of the month, or of the year, or of the decade. Yeah. So for me, it's very important to have simple food. What do I mean by simple food? I'm not talking about an ascetic lifestyle. What I mean by simple food for myself is I eat very good stuff, but non-processed food. So I buy a lot of meat directly from the breeder, where they slaughter them on the farm, so there's no stress for the animals. I eat a lot of meat. I love berries, mostly wild berries. So when I walk through the mountains, in the forest, actually today with my auntie, we collect a lot of berries. 2 weeks ago, I was collecting a lot of blueberries and stuff like that. So Simple food means not simple in taste, it means they're not processed. They're not artificial flavorings, colorings, or stuff like that. So I don't buy processed food in the supermarket. Let's say it like this. I barely go in restaurants, to be honest. I love to cook myself, barbecue myself, cook myself, fresh stuff. That's what I'm doing. So simply food, skillfully made, so not overcooked, not as I said, no artificial stuff like it, no sauces, stuff like it. So I eat quite simple but very delicious stuff. So food is very important. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm very grateful every day when I'm praying for the animal who give life away just to feed me. As I said in the beginning, I eat meat, only grass-fed beef. I eat game, deers and stuff like that, and organic chicken and a wild catch of fish. So nothing from the mass production, nothing from the supermarket, only directly from the producer. Also, when I buy vegetables or potatoes, stuff like directly, or honey or eggs, directly. But I want to see the farm. I want to see the people working. I want to see the animals that are really in a good shape. They're in nature. Everything is organic and stuff like that. So simple food, skillfully made. And I think what I really enjoy is I love cooking, to be honest. I love preparing food. I love to see it when it's ready. And when I eat my own food, I absolutely enjoy it. Absolutely enjoy it because it's done by myself, you know. It's art, it's craft, if you want to say it's art. And I also love to cook it for friends, of course. Of course, I love it. I love it very much. So number 2 for me is simple food, skillfully made. That's one thing. That brings me to another point. As I said, I love to cook for friends. Is pillar number 3 for me is having true friends. I guess it's very, very important that we have a lot. We are social animals, you know. Of course, to be honest, the older I get, to be honest, I prefer to be by myself many, many times. I spent last weekend, I was on a festival, middle-age festival, you know, with all these knights running around on horses and stuff like that. 30,000 people there in an amazing village with a castle. The scenery was just amazing, like in a Hollywood movie. It was beautiful, but it was very crowded. So every 2 hours I made a break. My motorhome was 10 minutes away walking. So I made a break at my motorhome. I had a half an hour spending with my dog, jumping around, drinking water, having some fruits, and then going back to the festival. We are social beings, but what we really need is true friends. What I mean as true friend, I'm a male person, I'm a man. What I mean as a true friend, it's not about hanging around and having some beers or playing snooker or stuff like that, doing all the shit that we've done before. No, meaning true friends. We really open up. And you really can talk about your inner world, maybe about your demons, about your doubts, about your anxieties, about your hopes, of your joyful stuff, about everything. You really come up and having real friends who you listen to you. You should just listen to you, and vice versa. Okay, having true friends, I think, is very important. I have a few of them, to be honest, and I have a friend since 51 years. I have a friend since 38 years. The other one is 25 years. That is our friendship a little bit more than 25 years. But there are new friends. I have 3 new friends that I met last year, and we really had a very, very, very deep connection where we really open up and support each other and talk about everything. So having true friends, I think, is so, so, so important, especially for men. I know women are more communicative, more emotional. They have the girls to talk about a lot of about their stuff. Men normally don't do. We're more competitive. Yeah. We also are trained and triggered. Don't be weak. Don't tell about your emotions, about anxieties, fears, because it's weak, stuff like that. No, it's also important that we men have also true friends. Okay, so spending regular time in nature, reconnecting with nature, simple food, skillfully made, and having true friends. Another thing that helps me, because I think it's impossible without music, is listening to excellent music. What do you mean by excellent music? Music that brings in a good mood. Everybody has a different taste of music, whatever kind of music you like. But so excellent music is, everybody has a different preferences. But listening to music, or even better when you can play an instrument, or maybe you play in a band, or you sing, or whatever, music is so, so important. Right? A wonderful, happy lifestyle is, I guess music is part of it. If music is not a part of it, maybe you have a deeper look why it is. Maybe you're really happy. So music, excellent music, music that you enjoy to listen, or maybe you want to play it alone by yourself or with friends. So music is a very, very important one. I love music. I love to watch music. I play a little bit guitar, to be honest, not good. Sorry. But I love to listen to music. Not to be honest, not 24/7. But sometimes when I try my motorhome, I enjoy to be silent. Sometimes I just listen to music, or when I do barbecue, when I cook, I love to hear some music. So it's different. It's not 24/7, and because I need silence too. I need really relaxing time in nature, especially when I'm in nature. I never walk with headsets or stuff like that. I really want to listen to the birds or the waves coming in or whatever. So, but I listen to music. I love to listen to music in a while. Or like last weekend on this Middle Age Festival, this old music. To be honest, it's not a music I would listen on a daily basis, but on a festival, it was just fun, and I enjoyed the music there. So, yeah, as I said, excellent music. The next thing brings me also is reading books, reading wise books, reading wise books. Books that where you can learn from, books that inspire you, books that motivate you, books that give you ideas, advice in different areas. So reading books, I guess, is so important. And to be honest, most people don't read anymore. I know, but yeah, it's a pity. So wise books, reading books, having fun with books. There's some people, I don't want to read. I have to. Well, having fun with books. Whatever you love to read. So reading wise books also, not only just for fun, a romantic story or whatever, but also read wise books. What do you call it? I was always reading to learn from other people, to get inspiration from other people in different topics. So reading wise books. To be honest, I have a Kindle too. I don't know, commercial, but I have a Kindle because in motorhome, I used to have in my house 5,000 books. Here in my motorhome, I brought about, I'm not quite sure, 50, 60 books with me because I don't have endless storage. So I have a lot of books on Kindle or an iBook, but I prefer to have a book in my hand, to be honest. Okay, so the newest editions I buy, of course, I download them. It's easier for me, but as I said, I don't have endless space in my motorhome like I had in the house before. So I have to buy them in an e-version. But to be honest, I love to hold a book in my hand. So some books I still buy occasionally as a normal paperback, sorry, paperback, that's the right word. Okay, reading wise books, so important. Okay, good. So what do we have? Spending time regularly in nature, having simple food skillfully made, true friends, listening to music or even making music, reading wise books, and yeah, I guess this have already been 5, so 3 more. One thing that is important for me is work that matters. And I'm a business coach since 2.5 decades, and very often I meet clients that are not happy to job because they do it because they're making a lot of money, or it's good for the status symbol. It's nice, and you get a good reputation in the society, the friends you're around, in the community. But most people don't like what they're doing. So find a work that really matters, work that has a purpose for you, a personal purpose for you. Okay, that's so important because we spend many hours in the work time. So do some work that matters, and maybe you find something in addition to your normal work, whatever you're doing. Maybe you do something for free that is not going paid in your community, and helping, I don't know, the poor, the homeless, doing something for the environment, for animals, whatever you do, do something purposeful. Yeah. So if you want to, okay, let's imagine you don't like your job, but you don't want to leave it because it's getting paid well. You have kids at university. You have to pay back the mortgage for the house. It's fine too. We all have our obligations. If you cannot get out of the rat race, maybe you find something in addition that gives you a purpose. As I said, maybe you want to help in an NGO, maybe you want to help you in your community or whatever. So find something that matters to you, and that matters to the world, or at least to the community you're living in. It makes you happy. Yeah, it's very satisfying to do something purposeful, something that matters. It's very, very important to happiness. Work that matters. That's most important. If it gets paid, it's fine. If it's not get paid, it's fine too. And the best thing is if you do something on purpose that you really love and you're making money. So you're making it from something joyful, maybe you're happy, making a business out of it. Well, why not? Writing books, or I don't know, teaching kids an instrument, or becoming a horse riding teacher, or a golf professional or teacher, whatever. So find something that matters if it's possible. And as I said before, if you can't leave your job for any obligation, find something in addition that matters. But you're really joyful. I have a very good friend, a millionaire. He sold his company. We know each other for 38 years, and he's 10 years older than me, so 70 next year. And what he does every Tuesday and Saturday in the morning, so from 8 in the morning until noon on lunchtime, he's driving this community prepared food to the older people. So that's what he does for free. Yeah, he does it every Tuesday and every Saturday in his community. He's driving out lunch for the people who cannot cook for themselves. So find something. There are so many opportunities, and my advice is stay in the community. Well, don't think about global doing, I don't know, saving the whale is nice, yeah, of course, yeah. But maybe you can do something in your community that matters to other people. And maybe it's some small stuff for you, but it can make a huge difference for somebody who needs help in your community. Okay, work that matters. This brings me to the next number 7 is the chance to be of use in general, the chance to be of use in your family, for your partner, for your kids, for your colleagues, for your business partner, for your customer, whatever it is, to have the chance to be of use, to be useful. It is very satisfying. It's not about that everybody needs me. That's not about this ego style. No, to be of use, or maybe I should say to be in service for other people. To be in service for other people. That's so important. Whatever it is, I don't know, opening and holding a door open for somebody who goes through a door, or helping an old lady crossing the street, or carrying their grocery at home, whatever it is, being of use. That's very important. And in a healthy way. I know some people, this ego, everybody needs me, in a healthy way. Being of use in a healthy way for people around you. That's also very important. This correlates a little bit with the work that matters. And as I said at the beginning, if you have a job or a business that is of purpose, that matters, that you really love, that's fine. But if not, as I said before, for any reason, have the chance to be of use in the office or outside the office, in your community. Yeah, it's very, very satisfying to be of use and to contribute to the community, to your neighbors, or whoever needs some help, some support, some advice, whatever it is. And last but not least is love. I guess love is so important to have a joyful, happy life. So for me, pillar number 8, that is not the last one, but is a very important one, is love. And love is a word that many people use without thinking about it. What is love? And I guess what I learned the last years is you cannot love somebody else if you don't love yourself. If you don't care about yourself, you can't care about somebody else. It's not working at all. It's an illusion. We think we love somebody, and it's an illusion. Love starts with self-love, taking care about yourself, meaning reconnect with nature, relax, breathe, eat healthy, good food, simple food. Yeah, listen to nice music, read wise books, having good friends around you, not this energy suckers. Yeah, have good friends around you, positive people, supportive people. Yeah, find a work that matters if possible. If not, find a chance to be of use in your community. And this is all about love. Yeah, love yourself and love others. Love is not for me just this business deal in a relationship. You get this from me, I want this from you. This is not love. This is a business deal. Now I talk about self-love. I talk about loving every creature in this world and taking care and respecting each other. These are my personal 8 pillars. As I said, the order is arbitrary. I don't know, maybe it was inspiring for you and helpful for you. Maybe you have some other ones. If you have some other ones, let me know. I'm more than happy to connect with you. Let me know what your personal 7, 8, 9, 10, or whatever pillars are, that you are happy in a good state, and you have a fulfilled life, and you can serve the community, you stay healthy, and you live the life that you really enjoy, and the life that is your life, and it's not what the society is expecting from you. I guess it's so important to free yourself and to find the life that you really want to live. What you from inside you really want. What somebody else is expecting, your parents or your boss or your partner. No, it's all about finding your way to live a healthy, happy, wonderful, fulfilled life. And this is a journey, you know. This is hard work sometimes, really finding out what is your own truth. You know, what do you want to follow? And I'm always a free spirit. And to be honest, I mean, I'm very transparent. I also have faced challenges in relationships. I face challenges in business. Sometimes I face challenges financially. Yes, of course. I'm not a superhero. I'm not a superhero. I'm a normal man, a normal guy. But what I do is I always stay positive, meaning I always find a solution. I'm always very solution focused. I'm never arguing. I'm never complaining. I don't feel like a victim. Yeah. I always stay positive, meaning stay positive, finding solutions, falling down, standing up again, do it better next time, because everything is a learning. Yeah. And this is also very happy, very, very important for me to have a lifestyle. I'm in the driver's seat of my own life. I take full responsibility of whatever I'm doing. Yeah. And I decide what I'm doing tomorrow, when I stand up, what I'm doing, what is my daily routine in the morning, how I work out, how I stay fit, what I eat, what I love to do as a work, how I communicate with other people, what kind of people I surround, where I live, where I travel. It's all my decision. And for all my decisions, the good and the bad ones, I take full responsibility. And this really makes me happy and fulfills me, because I never ever, that doesn't matter whatever circumstances or events or people I meet, I never ever feel like a victim. I'm always in my driver's seat. Thank you for listening. I hope this was some inspiration for you. And again, if you want to join us here on USA Global TV and Radio, write your comment. You're more than welcome. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I wish you an amazing day. And if it was helpful for you, maybe you want to share this video with your friends in your community. You're more than welcome. And if you want to get in contact with me, the best way is email me, office@rolandfriedl.com. I will spell it for you. Office is clear, at ROLANDFRIEDL.com. You can communicate with me in English, in German, and in Spanish. Thanks a lot. Stay healthy. All the best. You're Roland from USA Global TV and Radio. See you next time, next Monday again. Thanks a lot, and bye-bye.